Hello, today I'm reviewing Tarot the Complete Kit from Barnes & Noble. It's a small little kit you can purchase for $8.95 in the US, and I'll try to provide a link where you can buy it online as well, but I got this in store. It was the first tarot deck that I bought, and I got rid of it for some reason, and later bought a traditional rider-waite deck. And then later I saw this at Barnes & Noble again, so I decided to pick it up for sentimental reasons. And it's nice because you can just throw it in your purse and take it with you wherever you go. So inside you'll have your deck here, and over here will be your little white book. Your kit also comes with this spread layout here, so that if you're a beginner, it's really simple to just go ahead and start reading for yourself or for somebody else. And on the back it goes into more detail about how to do a reading. So that's nice, definitely nice for a beginner. Or if you want to just try out a new reading style. The cards are small, like I stated. They're about 3 inches by 2.5 inches. And so here you can see them compared to a traditional deck size, small. And with small, an issue, especially since this one is laminated, is that they're not going to have much give. So as you can see, shuffling can be a little bit more difficult, and you're not really going to be able to do the bridge. So depending on whether you do that shuffling style or not, might be an issue. But again, these are laminated pretty well, and they're going to hold up pretty well, I think. They're also completely reversible. The only thing is that the suits are color-coded, so if you're, viewing from the side, you might see, where certain cards are laying, or certain suits, and that might hinder your interpretation or, how you choose the cards, but I don't know if it's a big deal, so that's just something to think of. Anyway, moving on. The cards are what I would call a simplified rider-waite symbolism. And what I mean by that is that it's just simple symbolism. And some of the cards, well, most of the cards do keep traditional symbols. Other ones don't, and I'll go into that in just a second. But I've read that some readers like the simplicity. It's not too busy, and they can put in their own inference regarding their intuition much easier, whereas some cards it's like too busy and they can't do that. So it's good for that. But if you really rely on the rider-waite symbols, some of the cards are going to be difficult for you, and I'm going to show you those. For instance, the ones that some of the ones that are traditional are ones like the Hanged Man, very traditional symbolism. Temperance, very traditional, and the Tower, very traditional. And there's others, but I'm just doing this for lack of time. And the ones that I had the most trouble with, symbolism-wise, are Six of Cups. This is just, it doesn't remind me of the one from Rider-Waite. Judgment, again, it's not very traditional symbolism. And Seven of Cups, not very traditional to me. So, I mean, if it bothers you, then that might be something to think about. But overall, most of the deck is pretty traditional in the symbolism. Very simplified, though. And going into the book, you might have an issue with the fact that it doesn't give the card's meaning, like what the card means. It gives you a piece of advice instead of the meaning. So it's just telling you something to do or think about, as opposed to giving you the actual meaning of the card. But it also does give you a reversed piece of advice. So if the card's reversed, do something else. So that's something to think about too. If you're trying to learn tarot, I would want the card meanings, but it's not that bad. If you're just doing this for fun, you want to just do simple readings here and there, get some advice, this is perfect. So I had already done this entire review in a cool little video editor and I realized after I did it that it had no sound. So I'm going to insert that video for you. And in that video I go through all the cards so you can see every single card in this deck in that video. So enjoy!